the channel. Now, I got something I got to get off my chest, and this happened yesterday. And it's not only yesterday, man, it's happened repeatedly here lately to me. And, you know, I'm just going to get this right out in the open. I have gone off and I've been a free-to-play player, and I've been very vocal about that because I have friends of mine who are going way overboard, and I'm not saying that they're going to be struggling in their life or anything like that. I don't know anything about their income, but I see a lot of my friends that I know that are going and just blowing like insane amount of money to try to be the top dog on this game. And you know what? I don't really give a crap. That's their life. But I'm trying to make it to where, I'm going to openly challenge my friends, my teammates, anybody else that wants to accept this challenge who's not going to be a bitch about it. I'm not being a bitch about it. This is a legit open challenge for you guys. Because y'all going to sit there and continue to pay into Supercard and claim that y'all are the reason why Supercard is still existing because y'all keep feeding them the money. Y'all are wrong. And I'm going to keep on telling you how wrong you are, because that's 100% the truth. The reason they're still existing is because they're collecting all of your money, and they're using it to destroy the game. You're not making it better for anybody. They continue to make stupid shit and fuck up the game. And for some reason, y'all want to sit there and talk about y'all are the reason why the game is the way it is. If you want that title, that entitlement of why the game is broken, man, by all means, take the fucking trophy, man. Because if y'all are responsible for the way the game is now, goddamn, y'all spending didn't do a fucking thing to help it. Because they have broken the fucking game. Everything about the game is broken. But you want to brag about it and claim that you're the reason why. Dude, you want that title? I'll be more than happy to give you that fucking title because the game is trash. I mean, it is fucking trash. I free play this shit for a reason. There is absolutely no excuse whatsoever for anybody to be paying hundreds of dollars for this game and claiming that they're responsible for holding it up. No. My open challenge to y'all is, y'all want to be top 50 on a leaderboard, do it without credits. Do it without calling each other out. Do it without being, free to play, or without pay to win, and see where you get. I've spoke out on this before. If you're going to pay your way through, that's fine as long as you're doing it the right way. But if you're going and you're paying 5,500 credits for a pack of Royal Rumble and Vanguard cards that are supposed to be elemental or 36 cards, Holmes, you're ate up with the dumbass. You're ate up with the dumbass. And the thing is, you're encouraged by somebody like JB. And anybody else other than JB that's going to sit there and buy packs and encourage you to do the same. Y'all are allowing shitty influencers to talk you into buying more packs and buying more shitty cards, knowing you're not going to get anything out of them, but you just wasted $20, $40 on one pack for cards that are 3 or 4 tiers lower than yours. It does not make any fucking sense for you to sit there and continue to try over and over and over again to claim responsibility for making the game better, when you're continuously getting raped by a cat daddy. Your wallet is getting absolutely raped. You're getting destroyed financially, and you're letting it happen, and your addictions are so overpowering you can't see it. I'm here to help you out with that. I'm trying to tell you that, encourage you, You don't have to. You don't have to do that. And I know that you guys are good people, man. I'm not knocking you. But I'm knocking your decisions that you are making on continuing to promote this shit, knowing that it's broke. But you continue to do it over and over and over again. And I could call you out by name individually if I want to. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not that type of guy. If I am getting under your skin and you're going off on Twitter on me, that means you're guilty of something because I got under your skin and you had to comment on what I said or what I say. What I put on my tweets is the truth. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to walk away from it. But if you're going to comment on it, I'm going to fire back at you. And I'm going to let you know real quick, like, how I feel about things. If it bothers you, and I get under your skin, and you try to fight me through Twitter, being a keyboard warrior, you're guilty of something. Or you know that I'm right. And you're trying to plead your case with me. You know, I'm going to tell you this now, and I'll tell you this a million other times. I'm a good guy. I'm a friendly guy. I'm a good teammate. I'm a great player. And I say that egotistically, yeah. I'm a great player. I've got almost 90,000 wins, and I've got 6,000 losses. That's pretty fucking good for a free player. For a free player, Elemental Plus Plus, I got the same fucking cards everybody else has. You know, half heroics, full heroics, whatever, I've got them. You know, I've got more half heroics because I am free to play, and I'm not going to buy anything. You know, I do not buy credits to progress. I'm smart with the ads that are given to me. I play at a certain point during the day. I start the grind. I get on there and I grind up until 7 p.m. I use my bouts and then I use my ads. Then at 7 p.m. every day the ads reset for me. So that is giving me my bouts all day when they're automatically refilling. My bouts refill all throughout the day. Alright, I'll play my 5 and I'll let them refill. Play my 5, let them refill. Go in there and I start using my ads about an hour and a half before 7, about 5:30 p.m. I start using my ads. I use all my ads, and then when they refresh at 7 p.m., my bouts refill again, and then I get 25 more ads. That's 30 more games. You know, I was number 2 in global. That's the highest I've ever been. But I've been top 5 in global about 8 times. Y'all don't know me very well if y'all gonna sit there and try to trash me. I'm a free-to-play player, and I've been in the top 10 in global 8 times. If you got a problem with that, go look at my profile on my game, and it'll tell you, it'll show you. Numbers don't lie. I'm number 2 in global all time. I scored 51,000 points free and finished second behind a pay-to-win player. The guy who beat me is pay-to-win, but he's a good guy, and he's a nice guy, and he's a hell of a guy, and that's Mythos. Mythos is the one who beat me out. And he even commented to me on my Twitter that time, that occasion. He's like, man, you almost had me. If it wasn't for the last 1,000 credits that I spent, I wouldn't have beat you. That was Mythos' actual words to me. He DM'd me that. I didn't ask him to do that. He credited me for being the grinder that I am. We were talking back and forth that whole event, and he ended up beating me by 200 or 300 points is what he ended up beating me by. And he admittedly told me, hey, it took me 1,000 credits to beat you. I'm a legit player, man. I'm good. Hey, you know, my name is me. My name is what? My name is skills. If you can't keep up with my skills, that's not my problem. But I'm trying to tell you, you can. And you can do it without paying for it. That's just how I am. But I'm awfully frustrated with people hitting me up on Twitter and criticizing me for no reason whatsoever. I'm doing things right, you're doing things wrong, and it's getting under your skin. And you're going after me with torches lit. trying to burn me at the stakes, trying to ruin my reputation. And one of my teammates was one of my ex-teammates, one of my ex-teammates was one of the ones that was responsible yesterday for trying to bury me. Holmes, I've got your proof of how good of a teammate you were, which was not a good teammate. You're out for yourself, and that's all that matters. When it came to team events, you disappeared. And I can tell you right now, I got the proofs. I can go back and I can get the proofs from earlier, like a couple years ago when this happened. I can go back and I can get the pictures. I can go back and I can get the proofs if I want to. You know it, and so does everybody else. When it comes to team events, you're a nobody. But when it comes down to being number one on the leaderboard, Holmes, you do everything you can to skip legitimacy. You'll do everything. You'll bend every rule there is. You've been banned like 10 times. Don't come at me after you've been banned 10 times talking about how great of a player you are and how much better you are than I am. If you've been banned for cheating and bending the rules, the toss, and all this other shit, that's your fucking fault. I've never been banned, and I'm not going to be. You know why? Because I don't cheat, and I don't pay to win. I don't have to worry about getting on Twitter and defending myself for being number one. I don't have to have people beg me and ask me how much credits I spent. I don't have people coming at me that way. If you want people to stop asking you how much you spent, then stop bragging about it. Stop bragging about it. Stop rubbing it in everybody's face. You know, you do that shit because you think it's getting you somewhere. And you're not getting anywhere but thrown in the trash. I mean, it's bullshit that you're going to go off and brag about stupid shit like that. Nobody gives a flying fuck about it. Nobody. Get your ass out from behind that fucking Twitter profile, out from behind your Supercard profile, grow a set of goddamn nuts, and have the decency to say something to my fucking face about it. Because I guarantee you won't. You want to go after me and be a keyboard warrior? I'll fuck you up as much as I fucking can. Because I got all the proof in the world to back myself up. I don't want anybody tearing into me for speaking the truth. You know, you could follow whoever the fuck you want to follow on Twitter. I don't give a shit. You can follow every fucking mooching, money bag, lap sitting, dick sucking, ball fondling fucking pack whore like JB, for example. You could fucking follow that sleaze all you want. But he'll never be the influence that I am. Because he's not as good as I am. Because he buys his way through every fucking thing. And then he tries to report everybody that cheats, that beats him. Anybody who tries to call that motherfucker out gets deleted from the game. Because he is their fucking sheep, he is their fucking golden boy, he is their fucking dick sucker. And you were going to sit there and follow that guy. What the hell is wrong with y'all? There's people that are legitimately good out there, man. And I'm good friends with one of them especially. Jay Meister. Man, he does things fucking great. He's a great player. He's a fun guy. And man, y'all try to shit on him. You know, Supercard Edward is a good guy. He's a good guy. He has 20,200 subscribers because he's fucking good at it. And you know what? He gets absolutely shit on by the community. You know, he's had his problems with Newology back in the day. You know what? Even Newology, you know, he's had a little chaos and drama around him. I'm not defending the guy, but if he wants to make an effort to better himself and put himself out there again and try again, I support him. Let him try. People make mistakes. People talk mistakes. People say things that they don't mean. You know, him and Edward had a big Twitter beef and stuff like that, back and forth. You know, that's their business. And things, you know, people want to sit there and understand that Newology was banned because of because of JB. JB and Newology had a collab together. JB gave Newology permission to use the content with JB included in it. After Newology uploaded the stuff, JB changed his mind and reported Newology. And said that Newology was trying to make him look bad. You know what? The guy didn't do anything wrong. He had permissions. He had all the contracts and everything. He had everything vocally and verbally consented with. And then JB pulled the rug out from under him and got him banned. That's what happened to him. That's what happened to him. I'm just letting y'all know. That's what happened to the guy. You know, some people were happy because of the Supercard Edward beef and all that other stuff. Some people were happy to see him go. You know, I don't knock the guy. You know, I've had a run-in with Newology one time about ads and, you know, advertisements and stuff like that, about how they can or can't operate a game. It's a stupid dispute. Doesn't really matter. It's water under the bridge. But Edward is a good follow, and people will disrespect the shit out of him too. He gets absolutely nothing from Cat Daddy in return. Nothing. And he puts out some damn good content. Really good content. There's a lot of Edwards out there that don't have the fancy channels and stuff like that. But people like myself, I respect the hell out of the guy because he's good at what he does. You know, and there was another guy, you know, Biggie dude. I respect the guy. And he's giving me a shout out in one of his YouTube videos. He doesn't know me, but he had a free-to-play challenge. And he went out there and he put the results of the free-to-play challenge out on his video. And this is last year sometime. Anyway, I finished pretty high up with the free-to-play challenge. I entered it through Twitter and I posted my results along during the day with him. And then he gave me the shout-out in the video, which I appreciate. Thank you. Anyway, it was a highly successful challenge that he put out there. I'm doing the same thing now. The next team event we do is GU. Or the next event, excuse me, is GU. See how many of y'all can actually do this event without paying for it. At all. I mean, don't pay for anything at all. Use your ballots. Use your ads. See where you get. Because in one day, you can get to the third card. You can get to Heroic in a day. Using free ballots. It's not about racing to see who can get done the first 2 hours. It's not about that. You know, and people are going to claim, oh, it's a free weekend because, you know, I'm 2 hours, you know, I got done in 2 hours, now I got a free weekend. But for some reason, you've got 70,000 points in the leaderboard on PvP. But you took the weekend off, right? No, you didn't. You know, you claim the weekend off, you race through one event, you pay your ass off for it, and then you go and you play PvP, and you continue to pay your ass off for it, trying to place number one in both. And, you know, you got people like JB posting videos, oh, I'm number one in GU for the third time, ooh. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But anyway, that's my rant for today. If you got beef with me, come at me. Because I'm not scared to speak my mind. And I'm not gonna sit there and take your shit. I will speak back. If it's a nice comment, give it to me. If it's a bad comment, give it to me. I'll still respond to you. I'll respond to you. You know, whether it's good or bad, I'll respond. Because I'm a good influence on this community, and I'll continue to be that influence. And I will continue to be free to play, and I will absolutely continue to call you out on your bullshit if you're going to sit there and continue to tell me that you're responsible for the game continuing to go the way it is. If you want to be responsible for that, thanks, pay-to-win players. You fucked up the game. I appreciate it. We all fucking appreciate you breaking the goddamn game for us. How about that? Y'all broke the fucking game. Holy shit. Let's give you a fucking trophy for it. You want that credit? You can have it. You can have that credit all you want because you admitted defeat. Because Because if you think you're responsible, if you claim to be responsible for the way it is now, then by God, you're right. You're responsible for exactly the way it is right now. The game is in shambles and it's a pile of shit. Big, heaping, steaming pile of shit. Thank you, pay-to-win players. Not all pay-to-win players. The egotistical dickheads that get on Twitter and try to come at me in the free-to-play community. You want some of me? Come find me. Come find me. Because I'll come back at you with anything you got. Everything you got, I'll come right back at you. But I got a lot off my chest on this video. If you like what I say, because this is the kind of videos you get from me. If you like what I say and you agree with what I say, then share this. Like this. Subscribe, because you'll get more content like this as long as these pay-to-win players keep on coming at me in the free-to-play community. Because I'm going to fight. I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to continue to put my voice out there. And I can continue to gain support for it. Because I'm right. They know I'm right. My supporters, my friends, my influencers, they know that I'm right. Because I know that they're right. Peace out.